Imagine you are building an app that decides whether someone can vote, log in, or even unlock their phone. How does Python make these decisions? It all comes down to conditional statements. In the next few minutes, you will learn one of the most important concepts in Python that every programmer uses almost every day. Think about traffic light. If it is green, you go. If it is red, you stop. Python works exactly the same way. It checks a condition and decides what to do next. Conditional statements are used in websites, games, banking apps, AI systems, and almost every Python program. Here is our roadmap. Learn the basic if statement, add else and elif to make smarter decisions. Finish with nested if-else, where one decision leads to another. Now coming to basic if statement. Let's start simple. Here we create a variable called temperature. Python checks whether the temperature is greater than 30. If since 35 is greater than 30, Python prints it's hot day. See here, we have created a variable named temperature and assigned a value 35. Now we have written a if block. It checks whether the value in the temperature is greater than 30. If so, then it will print it's a hot day. I am executing the code. See, we got it's a hot day as 35 is greater than 30. Notice the spaces before the print function. It is called indentation. In Python, indentation is not optional. It tells Python which code belongs inside the if statement. Coming to if-else statement. Yeah. Now let's give Python two choices. If marks are 50 or more, it prints pass. Otherwise, Python automatically goes to the else block. Since our marks are 45, the condition is false, so the output becomes fail. Once the block executes, we get the output. We got the output as fail. Only one block executes, either if or else. Now moving to if-elif-else chain code. What if there are more than two possibilities? That's where elif comes in. Python checks each condition from top to bottom. The moment it finds the first true condition, it stops checking the remaining ones. Here, 82 is not greater than or equal to 90. So Python moves to the next condition. Since 82 is greater than or equal to 75, it prints grade B and ignores everything below. Now moving to nested if-else. Sometimes we need one decision inside another. That's called a nest if statement. First, Python checks whether the user is logged in. First, Python checks whether the user logged in. If that's true, it immediately checks another condition, the user role. If the role is admin, it welcomes the admin. Otherwise, it welcomes a regular user. If the user is not logged in, it directly prints, please log in first. Check our values. We have given logged in as true and assigned admin to role. So the first condition is true and it entered this if block, and later it checked the role as we have given, as we have assigned the role with admin. It again entered the if block and printed welcome admin and ignored the remaining conditions. Now coming to, see here, I have a small code segment. I'm executing this. it has given indentation error. This one we have already discussed. Indentation is not optional in Python. Okay, we have to give space before the print function. Python immediately throws an indentation error because it expects an indentation block after the if statement. See how to fix this? I'm taking code. See, if logged underscore in print this is called indentation. After the if block, we have to give some space, which is called indentation. It's a must in Python programming. Now I'm executing this code. It's successfully executed. Let's quickly recap. Use if when you want Python to perform an action, only if a condition is true. Use if-else or if-elif-else when there are two or more possible outcomes. Use nested if-else when one decision depends on another decision. Viewer challenge. Now it's your turn. Write a program that checks a person's age and print whether they are a child, teenager. You write a Python program that checks a person's age and print whether they are a child, teenager, adult or senior. Run your program and comment both your code and your output below. I would love to see your solution. In the next video, we will learn how to repeat tasks automatically using for and while loops. Subscribe so you don't miss it.